Imagine a clandestine operation so vast that it was responsible for the majority of the world's LSD supply. A clandestine operation that was so efficient, it would cause a 99.5% drop in the availability of LSD in the US following its closure. That was the scale of the operation led by William Leonard Picard. Born on October 21, 1945, into a well-to-do family, Picard's life was not what one would expect of a future drug kingpin. His father was a lawyer, his stepmother a fungal disease expert. In high school, he stood out as an honors student, a basketball player, and was even named most intellectual. Yet, it was during the 60s that Picard found himself entwined with a group of LSD traffickers known as the Clear Light System. This marked the beginning of his journey into the drug trade, a path that would lead him to become one of the most influential figures in the history of LSD. In 1972, Picard showed his loyalty to the cause by contributing to LSD chemist Nicholas Sands' legal fund following Sands' arrest. This was also the period during which he began manufacturing the drug MDA. Fast forward to December 1988. A strange chemical odor led federal agents to an architectural shop in a Mountain View, California industrial park. Inside, they discovered 200,000 doses of LSD, and the man behind them, William Leonard Picard. Charged with manufacturing LSD, Picard served 5 years in prison. However, this stint behind bars did little to deter his criminal activities. On the contrary, it seemed to have propelled him further into the world of illicit drugs. Operating from various locations, Picard's laboratories were alleged to produce a kilogram of LSD approximately every 5 weeks. His operations were so vast that they extended overseas to Europe, handling millions in Dutch guilders and Canadian banknotes. However, the operation came to a halt in 2000. Picard and his accomplice Clyde Apperson were arrested while moving their LSD laboratory across Kansas. The laboratory had been stored near a renovated Atlas-E missile silo near Wamego, Kansas, a property owned by Gordon Todd Skinner, a government informant. Despite the arrest occurring during the move, Picard and Apperson never actually produced LSD at the Atlas-E silo location. The laboratory had been moved there without their knowledge by Skinner, who had begun cooperating with the DEA. Following a trial, Picard and Apperson were found guilty of conspiring to manufacture, distribute, and dispense LSD. Picard received 2 life sentences, while Apperson received 30 years imprisonment. Picard's operation was so vast that, according to court testimony, his lab produced up to a kilogram of LSD approximately every 5 weeks. This amount would be worth $40 million on the street. However, on July 27, 2020, Picard was released from prison on compassionate grounds, citing his advanced age and medical conditions during the COVID-19 pandemic. Apperson was also released. The story of William Leonard Picard is a testament to the extent and impact one man can have on the global drug trade. His actions brought about a seismic shift in the LSD market, the reverberations of which are still felt today. Yet, the consequences of his actions were grave, leading to years of imprisonment and a life forever marked by his choices.